they are departing, nobody to call you and say, remember we carry Ashwebi, you know how much I invested in your wedding, you know, that kind of thing. So it's easy for people. You see some people staying together for 15 years, but they did not do any marriage or anything. But they are okay. They are raising kids together, you know, stuff like that. So I can decide I have a job in Australia. I'm sorry, I still love you, you know. I have to go for my career. And the lady will go. It's not a big deal, you know.
Is that
So
when there's a marriage or when there's no marriage? Because if there's no marriage, there's no commitment.
you see that the civil partnership is also the same thing here.
There are some rights you don't have, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a legal person, but I just know that the way we date in Nigeria, we pay bad price, and that thing that, okay, I pay your bad price, you know,
Yeah.
you become my property stuff nonsense. You know, there are
Yes.
a lot of women's group that is trying to fight against the bad price. And so I know some cultures now, I mean, especially some cultures in Yoruba land, they just take it and give it back to you that we are not selling our child to you. They will take maybe 2 months, maybe 5,000 naira, you know, just for formality, and they return it and says we are not selling the child, because it comes into people's mentality that I pay your bad price, you know, I paid, you are my property, some warrior now, something nonsense, you know, stuff like that. And though the culture is changing a little bit, I get it, but we still have a lot of cultures in Nigeria and some African countries that you pay heavily. You pay heavily when you are doing the bride price thing. But as I said in the text the other time, you always have the tendency to know somebody is going to be a potential abuser. Now, why do you go into the marriage? What is the purpose of it? If you go into marriage because of poverty, you will not look at all those things, you know. You look at what are going to gain. At least this person will take over the finances of my family. So then you will be indebted. That he brought me out of the gutter, you know, blah blah blah. He saw that girls, but he still try to choose me, even people that are not beautiful as people that have jobs. But you know, because somebody help you,